flow tubes are pumped up. We're ready to get out there. Like and subscribe if you have not already. It helps support my channel and get me picked up more by the YouTube algorithm, and it helps you see more content like this. We are gonna head out there. Went to pull up, so I don't know. Yeah, it was probably nothing, but I don't know. It was while I was moving it. Well, as much as I do intend on making a fly fishing for pre-spawn bass video soon, it looks like it might be a little later the year this year for the pre-spawn, and this lake at least. So I'm switching over to the spin and tackle, and oh, Dad's got a fish. Dad's got a fish. We've been fishing for about an hour here, and Dad's got the first fish, maybe a little more than an hour. Largemouth, smallmouth?
Pretty good largemouth.
Nice. Try to keep them below the surface if you can. Well, that is where they live, so. Oh my god.
Yes! Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Are you using barbless?
No.
Huh. That
6-inch Senko.
that's something.
That was great, man.
That's a pretty big fish. That's a good one.
I'll say he's 4 pounds and maybe
Yeah, he's like
3. It's been a slow day, so heck, anything's good.
nice chunky 3-pounder. Not long but very wide.
He's better than I thought. He's okay. That's okay.
That's what I wanted. Dad, that was 100% a fish I just had. Yeah, no, I will. But Dad, I looked away and then literally looked back and my line was completely tight. And I set the hook and he was gone. Got him again, got him. There we go. That's a largemouth. I can already see the white colors get out of those lily pads. Second fish of the day here, and that's another solid fish. I don't know how solid yet, but it's good.
Funny, both our fish are pitch black.
That could be pretty big. It's fighting hard, that's for sure. All right, buddy, there we almost go. There we go.
Nice.
About the same size as yours, maybe even a little bigger. Beautiful largemouth. Well, we've had a little bit of a slow start today, but I think we're gonna switch this over to a bit of a spin fishing video and leave that fly rod idea for another time when these fish are, hopefully later in the year, staging. But for now, I will definitely not be upset with that right there. That's a solid largemouth. Again, not super duper long.
20 inches.
But very, maybe not that, but
Yeah.
very fat.
1920.
Solid fish, 3.5, 4-pounder. Let's get a release. And that's where he got his.
There he is.
Oh yeah? That's a fish for sure. You gotta get him out of the weeds there.
Good one. Oh, he's a good one.
If he's, yeah, that's a big fish. You gotta go
I'm trying.
in towards him if you see him hit lily pads. You're just gonna have to thread him out of the lily pads if he gets in there. Yeah, they are serious. That's why I told you shouldn't be using 6-pound test. You got him out of the out of the pads. Just don't let him go back in.
He's tangled in something.
Yeah.
Might have lost him. Could be a log down there or something.
Reverse it on the other side. Or give me the rod. Yeah, go to the other side. I think he's still on there. Go to the other side. At least hopefully he is. But that was a big fish. You might be pulling him up right there.
Well, maybe.
I think you might be. I think it just might be wrapped around a bunch of crap. Try and...
No, I think I'm just...
Yeah. No, he's right there. I see him. He's right under my feet. He's swimming. He just has a bunch of crap on him. You were in that weeds right there.
Okay. That's quite the battle. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Ooh,
nice one. Even bigger than those ones. Man, they're all, so far they've all been pretty much the same size. This one might be the same length, but even slightly more fat. This way. Beauty, maybe even a little bigger than the other ones.
That is only 18, 19 inches.
But that's a very solid fish. Very, all these fish are super, super fat pre-spawn.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get in underwater.
And then we start catching fish.
Oh boy, man, where did all the fishermen go? That's a fish. Fourth one of the day. Maybe 20 minutes later. And we started slow here, but we have we've done pretty good in the past short little while here. That's another good fish. Ooh, and he's in some stuff there. Oh, that's big. I keep thinking they're bigger, but they end up being not all that much bigger, like the same fish. That actually might be a bit bigger. That might be a bit bigger fish. Okay, there we go. That's definitely a little bigger than the past three. That's definitely a bit better fish. All right, well, it's getting a little windier here. All largemouth today, and it's definitely picked up. It's definitely picked up in the past hour, and this fish wants to get back in the water, so we're gonna get him back in the water. Well, we thought that the day was starting a bit slow, but this lake still does not disappoint here. That's a big fish. That's a 4-pounder, maybe even bigger. That's a big fish. Come on, big mama. You going back down to your bed? Well, actually probably not her bed, because none of the fish we've seen yet have looked all that spawny, and it's pretty early for them to be even in pre-spawn, so either way, seems to be working out so far. It's a bit windy here, so we'll see if I can last doing this, but for the moment I'm gonna give this a little shot here, because I would love to have hooked that fish right there on the fly rod. That would be a lot of fun. I'm like 50% sure I just had a pickup, but
I think the direction of the wind. No, it isn't. Oh, it is.
Yes, it is. What do you mean, no, it's not a fish?
He's got a stick in his mouth and he's little.
It comes up to jump and you say, no, it's not a fish.
And he's so small.
It almost looked like a carp.
I think it's a
Largemouth.
I think it's a smallmouth. Anyway, I'm counting them.
Is that? No, it's a smallmouth. All right, give us a little release on that first smallmouth of the day.
Ready? There you go. Ooh!
That is smallie. Yeah, it's definitely a bit windy here. That very could well be why a lot of the fishermen have left. Definitely could be why we're now the only people in the lake. Are you serious? No way. Oh my god. I wish I filmed that whole sequence of events. You lost him?
Yeah.
I wish I just filmed that whole sequence of events, but a super big gust came through. Quite a big branch just fell off that tree, like not a small splash. And then my dad cast right to the splash, saying, oh, maybe it'll attract the bass. And you hooked one.
Yeah, oh yeah, you hit it right away.
That's hilarious. I just hit a giant hit. giant hit that pulled my soft plastic all the way down. That's a fish. Been a little while now, but it looks like we have a little largie right here. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Let's get you going. There he goes. Make another cast. It's decent. It's not huge. Beauty. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Nice one. Not notice any bites at all, but that is a fish right there. Hey there, buddy. That looks like a good largemouth again. All largemouth. There are smallmouth in this lake, but obviously there's a lot of largies too, and that is what is around right now. Hey there, big guy. Alright, and there's that fat little largemouth right there. Oh my god, I didn't record that jump, unfortunately, but this might be the biggest fish of the day, and it just did a unbelievable jump, and he's taken me way down into all the crap. He's really wrapped up in the weeds. He's really wrapped up in the weeds. He's really in the weeds. He's still on, but he's really in the weeds. Like really in the weeds. I can see him about 5 feet down there. Oh, he's out, he's out. He's out. I've just got to do this and not mess that up. Don't go back to those weeds. Oh my god, there's about as many pounds of weeds as there are fish. There we go. That's a pretty good one. Not quite as big as my other one. Well, things have slowed down a bit here since that little flurry of action we've had, but we are out here doing our fair share of social distancing. That's a pretty big fish. That's a bit bigger than I thought.
Decent.
That's pretty big. That's close to 4. That might be 4.
Nice color.
That could definitely be 4 pounds. This goes well over my 18-inch measuring board.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
It's 20, it's 21.
Yeah, 20 or 21.
It's 2021. That's a big fish.
Beautiful.
Funny, halfway through these weeds that you're looking at right here, got into the front rod eyelet like you can see, and it made it so I couldn't reel any further, so I was just kind of holding that fish at leader length, hoping that these weeds weren't going to either break me off or not allow me to reel the fish in close enough, and I just almost lost my rod by it going in half. I'm doing great here. Okay, cool, back to fishing, here we go. Swimming away before I felt it. Yeah, I saw it swimming away before I actually felt it. Like, not saw the line, like I saw the fish in the water flash and swim away, and then I felt them. And that's on the red crayfish. Yeah. I'm just gonna land him on my lap here. There we go. Beauty on the red. I don't even know what this thing's called, but it looks a hell of a lot like a red bandito bug. It's that kind of bait. Kind of a crayfish thing, something like that with a big body. Wow, this day is definitely not turning out so bad after all, despite the slow start. Oh yeah?
Yeah, way underneath there.
Nice. That's what I should have been doing in this island stretch from the start, is pitching stuff under all these trees, not messing around with this crankbait. Let me see him. Is that a smallmouth?
he might be. No,
That might be smallmouth. That's a smallmouth. That's a smallmouth. That's our first. That's our first good smallmouth of the day. That's a good smallie. There we go. Wow.
Our 10th fish of the
Almost all largemouth,
That's our 10th fish of the
except this one big smallie. And there was a little one earlier, but this one is definitely a substantial smallie. There we go. What started as a slow day is now not all that bad. Well, it looks like this little secluded bay is where this video comes to an end. And thank you for watching. Stay home and stay safe, unless you want to go fishing.